Alright, well, goal is to
I'm
just
fairly confident
do
in the
better than
Group
some of
3
these
or
beasts.
4 Mustangs.
Yeah, I mean, when you're
Interlagos are
comfortable with
rarely the
something,
meta. Well, now
when you're comfortable with something,
it's good and has
especially if
good
it's non-meta,
acceleration.
you can just keep using it. As long as you're having fun with it. I was mentioning before, when I get up to these lobbies with the A pluses and the A's, if I'm not in one of the metas, I'm screwed. I'm not that good. You know, I'm in my mind a high
GTR
B
feels like
racer.
playing with Legos after struggling trying to get the Corvette around the track.
What are you doing?
But I see much RCZ.
Yeah, there's a.
I admit 100% that the
It
Mustang
seems like
is a
since
squirrely beast.
Monday, the RCZ's
guy.
picked up a lot of.
I will never see an A or A plus lobby.
Gotta remember this is not qualifying. I won't see an A plus. I mean, you can't count this as an A plus lobby. This is a. Whoa, he's dead. This is an AM top split lobby. But if it wasn't the morning, I'm not in this lobby. Like, I'm just barely an A.
RCZ was always good. Me neither, Big Joe.
And I'm cool with where I'm at.
Yeah.
Once these GTWSs are over, I'll be doing more dailies live, I'm sure.
I am a D-rated driver. Bruh, I don't even have PS Plus. Disappointed face. No Joe loudly crying face. If I do daily races I get thrown in with A and A plus drivers though.
Yeah, that's my hardest part is don't hit arrow. Is most of the time I find is morning dailies, which means even when I'm at high B instead of low A, I get grouped in these same guys anyways.
And I'm a mid-B driver.
I hear you, Alta. My alt is, I think it's about 75% B. I haven't been on it for a little bit. And same thing. I jump on that one, and because I'm racing during the day, I get put in these. That was terrible. In these same lobbies with these same guys as my A account. It's not until afternoon that
I used to be a mid-B. Lol.
it's not until the afternoon that enough A's and A
Party on
pluses
Dude's
jump
streams
on.
sometimes.
These guys are being
Racer.
naughty. Naughty, and deaf. But yeah, so I end up getting in the same lobbies because it's during the day, which makes it tough. It's why I fluctuate so much between high B, low A. You know, good weeks, good tracks. I will raise up into the A,
like W anchors.
and
fingers.
Bad weeks I'll drop back down. And I normally am decent here, which is why I was okay Monday streaming Interlagos, even though I didn't want to lose DR during GTWS season. But this is kind of it is definitely a race because it's a daily B on hards at Interlagos where it's already slippery that you just run into those dirty guys. I was lucky I got to go past those guys this time and I wasn't in the middle of that. On Monday, I was the guy in the middle of that, trying not to be dirty but getting caught with all of
If
them.
I actually drove more, I'd be at least a little bit better.
Yeah, and that's also that's a huge thing is consistently
You can catch page 6, bro.
driving. We're gonna try. We know Arrow. Arrow's in a lot of YouTube GT communities. He also was in the Naughty Racing League, which we just got eliminated from ourselves, but that was too deep. Thanks for not taking me out, Ram.
I will say this though, my friend, the wheel has made me more consistent.
Yeah, wheels. You can, so I've always had the opinion you can be fast on controller or pad, depending on what side of the pond you're from. But the wheels will help you be more consistent. Like, it's just easier to accurately hit your spots on a wheel over and over again. As I say that, I'm on a wheel and completely miss my spot, but
I couldn't pass up
it is
the
what it
deal
is.
I got on my setup.
Ram by the last lap will definitely go for this if I don't get a little gap on him. Yeah, and this whole setup is my first setup. I mentioned it before. But it's been a pretty awesome ride. I don't regret one bit getting the entry-level G29. One day we'll upgrade. That's far in the future, I'm sure, though. Yeah, it's been a great entry level. A lot of learning done on this.
Finitech CSL Elite that was only used for 20 hours and I picked it up for $450 and it came
nice.
with a full double wheel stand, smiling face with smiling
That's a steal,
eyes, thumbs
Alto.
up.
Oh, sorry, Arrow.
Nice.
I said and punt him. Especially because we don't need to at the 0.5. Just stay close.
Got a Thrustmaster T80 Ferrari.
Whatever does the trick, you know? Oh, get past Arrow. Arrow, can you sneak in behind me and slow this guy down? Thanks. Yeah, sneak in there. Yeah!
Okay.
Don't tell me Arrow's actually listening because he definitely dropped down in front of him.
GT Sport.
Yeah, this is also my first Gran Turismo. I've gone over that a few times, but
clapping hands, clapping hands, clapping hands.
Appreciate it. But it's definitely been a fun learning experience, fun ride. And this race, as long as we don't, make our own mistake, has been a good way to cap off this stream. I think I missed that apex every single time.
Behind the fast guys on the leaderboards with it.
Yes, like same as we were talking about before, between pad and wheel. I think the same, in my opinion, applies there too. You can have an entry-level wheel and be super fast. You really can. Now, it has its limitations. I forgot, 10th, 11th, 10th or 11th. So this is a really good run. But yeah, I think you can get fast on entry level wheels for sure. I definitely think it's harder to do once you get to the really quick guys, just because there's some things in lesser wheels that you don't have the feel for. It's really hard catching a spin or any
Made
kind of
up
snap
like
oversteer
4-5.
with the G29. Even with the force feedback as high as it goes, it's still really hard to
With
catch
my
that kind
new
of stuff.
setup, it took me a rock solid 3 weeks to get the actual feel of it.
Yeah, I've heard that too. You will be slower